Hi, this is Ryan with the Embroidery Warehouse. Today we're going to be going over how to control your single head and two head butterfly machines. This is going to be screen number 1. So this is screen number 1. The main purpose of this screen is to choose the design that you want to embroider on. But what we're going to do first is show you how to load a design off of a USB stick. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and load this into the side. So we're going to wait for it to beep, and once it beeps, that means the machine's read it and it knows what the designs are on there. So once it beeps, go ahead and hit this orange button here. And if you can see here, this is the directory of designs that we have on here. So we can scroll through these. It shows 8 at a time, and we're on page 1 through 5. So we can just go through all of these and just see which design we want to select. Let's go ahead and select this crow here. So we're going to select that, and then once it's selected and highlighted, we can go ahead and hit this orange button here. It's going to have a little dialog screen here basically saying, do you want to select this design? And once you do that, it has a little menu here that you can use to name the design that you want. So we can go in here and I can delete these characters and put in crow, for instance. So now it says crow. We'll go ahead and hit the check mark. Right? And so that means it's on our machine now. So when we exit out, it actually shows the crow on the screen. So going down from here, we can see, just like on the USB design, it shows that we're on page 1 of 3, and it shows 8 designs here. And we can scroll through here and see what all designs we have on our machine. So using our crow, we're just going to go ahead and have that selected. And we're going to go down here. And this purple button here actually shows you a little close-up of the design, so you can see how intricate it can be. You can actually zoom in on it and just look at the different sections of it and see how the stitches are laid down. And then at the same time, go ahead and zoom out here. If you hit the play button here, this actually shows you what it does whenever it goes through its entire embroidery. So we'll let that play. So you can see all the intricacies there that's laying down for the stitches. So now once it's finished, we can go ahead and exit out so we got a pretty good idea of what's going to be stitched out for us. And quit. All right. And so next up on the screen would be our monogramming software. What we want to do here is we're going to go ahead and go over that at a separate time, just because it's a little bit more complicated to do at this time because we're just starting out. But what I do want to show you is these other buttons here. Let's say we have a design on here that we're done using, we don't need to use it anymore. Let's have the crow, for example. If we're done with this design, we want to clear off some space, we can go ahead and hit this trash can button, and it's going to say delete pattern file. Go ahead and hit the check mark, and that deletes it off the machine's registry. So clears up a little bit of space, but this guy has room for like 6 million stitches, so you got plenty of room for designs on here. You won't really need to clean up some space unless you just wanted to organize it, but that's a good way to do it. The next button we have here is this little green flower button. What this guy does is actually transfers a design off of your machine onto your flash drive. So say we want to transfer this Texas flag here, you can go ahead and hit this button here. It's going to pop up that menu where you can name your design, and it says text. We know a pretty good idea of what that's going to be, so we'll go ahead and hit the check mark here, and then it's going to transfer that file over onto our flash drive. It says export pattern finished. So once it's finished, we can actually go onto the flash drive using that orange button. If we scroll through our directory here, we should be able to find the design we just put on here. There you go. There's that text.dsp. So we're going to exit out of that. That's pretty much it for the first screen. Now we'll move on to screen number 2.